to our weekly Bhagavatam study. So, for last many weeks, we have been discussing this Samudramanthan episode, which is almost complete, wherein the Supreme Lord has promised to make sure that none of the Asuras drank nectar, but only Devatas not only drank the nectar, but also regained their position, which they have lost for the Asuras. So now the universal management has been settled. Previously, Bali defeated Indra, and then now Devatas became powerful by drinking the nectar, and they defeated Bali and they regained their position. So now Devatas will continue as the rulers of the universe. But by the way, the news spread all over the universe. Of course, during the churning was happening when Sahasrabahu appeared, when Lord Dhanvantari appeared, all Brahma, Shiva and all were there. Even for drinking poison, Lord Shiva was there. Afterwards, when the Devatas and Asuras, with the assistance of Lord Ajita, continued the churning of the ocean, I think Brahma and Shiva returned to their respective abodes, and eventually battle took place. After the battle, the news went to Brahma and Shiva. Especially Lord Shiva was astonished that Lord appeared the form of a Mohini Murti in order to bewilder the Asuras, in order to enable the Devatas alone to drink the nectar. So this is the case. So normally, whenever Lord appears in any incarnation, all the Devatas, including Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, Indra, and all will come and pay their obeisances, offer some gifts, and offer some prayers. So the Lord has come all the way to this universe. So they receive the Lord and they offer their gratitude, etc. So they'll do all this. But now, Mohini Murti appeared, but Lord Shiva was not there. So he immediately went to Lord Ajita. We heard that you appeared in the form of a Mohini Murti. I want to see that form. So that is the context of this chapter. Like during 5th canto also we discussed one such astonishing incident. Like whenever Lord appears in any incarnation, somehow or other, Garuda always accompanies the Lord in some part of the Leela. May not be throughout the Leela, but some part of the Leela. So Garuda get to see the different forms of the Lord. So Lord Narsingadev appeared from a pillar and fought with Hiranyakashipu, accepted the prayers offered by Prahlad Maharaj and disappeared. So the Leela of Narsingadev is only lasted for at max 2 muhurtas, we can say. Just 1.5 hours, not more than that. So that's all. He just appeared during sunset, during the time of dusk, and then he fought for a muhurta, and so he accepted the prayers of Prahlad Maharaj and other devatas and blessed and all these things, another muhurta, and then it ended. That's all. So this pastime was discussed in Tapaloka, wherein Sanat Kumara was describing the wonderful glories of Narasimhadev to all the great sages who are living in the Tapaloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, in those places. So in that assembly, Garuda was there. So he is hearing the pastimes of different incarnations of Supreme Lord. And by the way, Sanat Kumara discussed the pastime of Lord Narasimhadev. So hearing that pastime, Garuda was a little bit taken back. What is this? Whenever Lord appears, he calls me to assist him. He gives me some seva. And this time it did not call me only. What is this? This is not at all good. And I was unable to see the form of the Supreme Lord. I was so unfortunate. I want to see the Lord. I want to see the Lord. I want to see the Lord. So then Sanat Kumara said, if you want to see the Lord, you need to perform tapasya, strong tapasya, great tapasya. No, not that. Tell me some quick means wherein I can see the Lord very quickly, very easily. Not so much tapasya, that much patience I don't have. Then Sant Kumara told that please go to Bharatavarsha, Bharatakanda. There is a Srishala mountain is there. In that mountain you perform tapasya. If you perform tapasya there, that is equal to 1,000 times of tapasya performing in Tapaloka. So Garuda immediately came down to Srishaila mountains and performed severe tapasya and had darshan of Narsingadev. Then he said, I don't want just your darshan. I want to see the entire Leela. So Lord displayed the entire Leela Prahlad Maharaj, how Prahlad Maharaj appeared, how Prahlad Maharaj got tortured by Hiranyakashipu, and how Prahlad Maharaj protected by Lord's various forms. And finally, how Lord appeared as Narsingha and killed Hiranyakashipu. Garuda was so happy witnessing the entire Leela. Then Lord was about to disappear. Then Garuda said, my dear Lord, I could perform this tapasya and able to see your wonderful Leela, Darshan. What about people of this place? They also should see. So you please remain here. You stay here. So that people of this Bharatakanda, the most auspicious land, get to witness your wonderful manifestation of Ugra Narasimha, Koda Narasimha, Araga Narasimha. So that they will be blessed. So by the request of Garuda, Lord Narasimha remained on the Srishala mountains, exhibiting his various manifestation forms to protect Prahlad even today, in order to protect all of us, in order to bless all of us. That Kshetra, today we call it as Ahobilam. So in that way. So even though Lord performs the pastimes, his Leela is already over. Some devotee, you want to see the form of the Lord, they will again approach the Lord, they pray to the Lord. Lord again manifests the same form or same Leela, so that this devotee will be happy. So that is the concept, that is the context in which this particular chapter is being narrated, the 12th chapter. The Mohini Murti incarnation bewilders Lord Shiva. In the 12th chapter, in order to bewilder Lord Shiva's intelligence to the utmost, not ordinary bewilderment, utmost bewilderment, since he did not think much of the Lord's bewilderment of demons who were by nature overcome by illusion and were stupid. So the Lord makes Shiva and his wife realize the extraordinary power of the bewilderment of Mohini when he bewilders Lord Shiva while his wife washed. So Lord Shiva thought that what is so great in bewildering Asuras? Asuras by nature they are already bewildered. So bewildering them is not at all so astonishing. So like that, Lord Shiva thought, oh, like that, I'll show you what it means to be bewilderment. So Lord Shiva is known as Dhira, Dhira Purusha. So that Dhira becomes bewildered by the beauty of Mohini Murti. That is displayed in this chapter. So either way, this chapter glorifies both Lord Shiva as well as Lord Vishnu. So these two personalities' glories are revealed in this chapter. Wonderful chapter. Hare Krishna. All of you are able to hear me, Hare Krishna?
No, Prabhuji, I can hear you, but in between your voice suddenly becomes very low, the volume.
Yes, Prabhuji. Voice in
Same
between goes very low.
level.
Since no one is here, I will use microphone.
It's fluctuating. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. So this is the breakup of the chapter. Hare Krishna. Is it better now?
Yes, Prabhuji, it is clear like that, but in between it was becoming very
No,
low.
no, now.
Now it is correct.
Yeah,
It's
fine. Sri Badarayane Uvacha.
Sri Badrayanair Uvacha
Purushadvajo Nishamyedam.
Vrishadvijo Dvajo Nishamyedam
योषिद्रूपेण दानवान्
योषिद्रूपेण दानवान्
मोहयित्वा सुरगणान्
मोहयित्वा सुरगणान्
हरिः सोमम् अपाययत्
हरि सोमम् अपाययत्
वृषम् आरुह्य गिरिशः
वृषम् आरुह्य गिरिशः
सर्वभूतागणैर्वृतः
सर्वभूतगणैर्वृतः
सह देव्या ययौ द्रष्टुम्
सह देव्या ययौ द्रष्टुम्
यत्रास्ते मधुसूदनः
यत्रास्ते मधुसूदनः. Shukadev Goswami said, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Hari, in the form of a woman, captivated the demons and enabled the demigods to drink nectar. After hearing of these pastimes, Lord Shiva, who is carried by a bull, went to the place where Madhusudana, the Lord, resides. Accompanied by his wife Uma and surrounded by his companions, the ghosts, Lord Shiva went there to see the Lord's form as a woman.
Sukadeva Goswami said, hearing that the Lord in the form of a woman as Mohini Murti captivated the demons and enabled the Devata to nectar, Lord Shiva accompanied his wife Mother Parvati and his attendants who went there to see this. So they also want to have darshan of Mohini Murti. Saumyaya means Uma, Mother Parvati. Sabhajito Bhagavata
Sabahito Bhagavata
Sadaram Somaya Bhavaha
Sadaram Somaya Bhava
Supavishta Uvachedam
Supavista Ovachedam
Pratipuja Smayan Harim.
Paripujaya Swayam Harim. Translation. The Supreme Personality of Godhead welcomed Lord Shiva and Uma with great respect, and after being seated comfortably, Lord Shiva duly worshipped the Lord and smilingly spoke as follows. Hare Krishna.
Welcomed by the Lord with great respect, Lord Shiva and Mother Uma were seated comfortably. Lord Shiva worshipped the Lord in return and while smiling spoke as follows. So as they went to Lord Ajita, Lord Vajita welcomed them, gave them seats, asana, nice sitting places, and spoke some welcoming words. Then Lord Shiva responded. Here Lord Shiva offers wonderful prayers in the glorification of Lord Vishnu. Text number 4 to text number 13, he talks about the tattva of Lord Vishnu. Who is Lord Vishnu? Because in one of the previous chapters we saw, when the poison manifested, Brahma, even Lord Ajita and all the other devatas went to Lord Shiva and offered so much glories as if Lord Shiva is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the creator and destroyed everything. So now that Lord Shiva is offering prayers unto Lord Vishnu. As all the devatas glorify Lord Shiva, the Supreme Lord, now Lord Shiva himself is glorifying that I am not the Supreme Lord, but you are the Supreme Lord. Like that, he will offer prayers unto Lord Vishnu. So Lord Shiva is unnecessarily whatever glories are offered. He is not simply accepting and boosting his ego like that. No, he is very humbly submitting that. In reality, though they glorify me as the Lord, but in reality, you are the Supreme Lord. Lord Shiva humbly establishes the glories of Lord Vishnu in this section. So let us see now. Sri Mahadeva Uvacha
श्रीमहादेव उवाच
Devadeva Jagadvyapin
देवदेव जगद्व्यापीन्
Jagadisha Jaganmaya
जगदीशा जगन्मया
Sarveshamapi Bhavanam
सर्वेषामपि भावानां
Swamatma Heturishvaraha
Tvamatma heturishvara. Translation. Lord Mahadev said, O chief demigod among the demigods, O all-pervading Lord, Master of the universe, by your energy you are transformed into the creation. You are the root and efficient cause of everything. You are not material. Indeed, you are the super soul or supreme living force of everything. Therefore, you are Parmeshwara, the supreme controller of all controllers.
So very nicely, Lord Shiva is establishes in the 10 verses. Lord Shiva says, O Lord, who performs pastimes among the Devatas, Deva Deva, O all-pervading, Jagat Vyapin, O Lord of the universe, Jagadisha, O Lord, who is the universe, Jagat Maya. Jagadisha is Lord of the universe. Jagat Maya is the Lord who appears at the universe. You are the giver of consciousness to all things in the universe and the cause of all things. Sarvesham api bhavanam. Sarvesham api bhavanam. You are the cause of all things in the universe. You are the giver of consciousness to all people. Tvam Atma. You are the Paramatma of all living entities. Thus you alone, the Supreme Lord. Etur Ishvaraha. All these are the cause, and all these establish that you are the Ishvara. You are the master of the universe. So in that way. So these are various ways Lord Shiva is establishing Lord Vishnu as the Supreme Lord. So first he says that Deva Deva. O Lord, who performs pastimes among the Devatas. Because whenever Lord appears, all the Devatas accompany him in his pastimes. When Lord Rama appeared, Devatas appeared as Vanaras. When Lord Krishna appeared, Devatas appeared as Yadavas. Whenever Lord appears in different forms, sometimes Devatas directly take part. Now Lord Ajita is there and Devatas are directly manifesting and helping him in churning the milk ocean, which was one of the Lord's desire. So in that way. So first point is, my dear Lord, whenever you appear to perform various pastimes, all the Devatas accompany in your pastimes. But, O Shiva, you also perform pastimes among the Devatas. And what is so special in that? You also perform various pastimes. Why are you specially glorifying me as the performer of pastimes among Devatas? Then Lord Shiva says, O pervador of the universe, Jagan Vyapi, though I also exist within the universe, you are spread everywhere. 11 Rudras at 11 places. I also perform pastimes, but I am only there at 11 places. But you are in every atom. Annantarastha Paramanucha Antarastham. You are Paramatma. You are situated as Paramatma in each and every atom. So that's why he said that Jagat Vyapin. You are Sarvantaryami. But I am not. Though I am there, I can go everywhere. But you are always there everywhere. Andantarastha Paramanucha Antarastham. So in that way. Though I also exist within the universe, but you are spread everywhere. There is a lot of difference between both of us. Then Lord Vishnu says, you should control the universe along with me. Why? It's okay, but you are also known as Parameshwara. You are also known as Maheshwara, Vishwanatha. And you are also control the entire universe. Then Lord Shiva says, I may be appointed as the controller of the universe. People may call me as Vishwanath, Maheshwara, Ishwara, Parameshwara, etc. etc. But actually, you are the original Lord of the universe. The Jagadisha is you only. I'm only appointed, but you are the real Jagadisha. I'm appointed Jagadisha. You are the original and real Jagadisha. So there is a lot of difference. Then Lord Vishnu says, but you are also called the Lord of the universe by people. People call you. Just like I said, everyone calls you as Vishwanatha, Ishvara, Parameshwara, etc. O Lord, who personified the universe, Though I am purely spiritual, I am also intimately mixed with the universe and thus influenced by that. I am not the true controller. You are the actual controller. I am called the Lord by Brahma and others secondarily. He says that there are two reasons. You are actually the control of the universe because you yourself manifest the universe. You are Jagan Maya. The universe is your manifestation. That is one reason. Second reason is people call me as the control of the universe. People give me that responsibility, but you are the actual control of the universe. I am only the secondary controller. You are the original and eternal controller. The third reason is even though I may be controller of the universe, but I am very closely connected with Maya, I get influenced by Maya. But you are never influenced by Maya. You are always situated yourself beyond the influence of three modes of Maya. Thus, you are the real control of the universe. Though I may be called as the control of the universe, but I am also controlled by the universe sometimes. I am influenced by the three modes of material nature sometimes. So I cannot be called as the real controller of the universe. I am only secondary controller. Then Lord Vishnu says, you say that I am the primary form. That form is well known as the universe itself, made of the matter of the universe. I mean, you said I am Jagan Maya, Jagat Maya. I am the universe. And that anyway, people know that people consider the universe is the Lord. Universal form is the Lord. That's what people consider. So then Lord Shiva says, oh, that is not complete. Kindly understand. Yes, in one point, you are the universe, since it is manifesting from you. But you are not just the universe. You are something more than that. Well, how you are more than that? You are the producer of consciousness in all things and the cause of all things. You are not just the dead universe. You are the producer of the dead universe and you are the producer of life within the universe. Thus, you are called the Supreme Lord. You are not just the material Lord, but you are the Supreme Lord. You are the spiritual Lord because you are the giver of both matter and spirit also. So like this, in these uh, different phrases, different with the different attributes, Lord Shiva is trying to establish the true identity and true position of Lord Vishnu in that way. Uh, are you following, Hare Krishna?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay,
Yes, Prabhu.
fine. So next, Lord Vishnu says, you say that I am the material of the universe. I am the material form of the universe, Jagat Maya, you said. But the universe has a beginning. It is temporary and unconscious. Are you saying that I am temporary and unconscious? By using the word Jaganmaya, you are equating me with Jagat, which has a beginning, which has a end, which is actually Jada. So I am a Jada. So like that, Lord asks. For this question, Lord Shiva responds. Adiyantavasya yanmadhyam
आद्यन्तवस्य यन्मध्यम्
idam anyadaham bahi
इदमन्यदहं बहिः
yato vyayasya naitani tat
यतो व्ययस्य नैतानि तत्
satyam brahma chidbhavan.
सत्यं ब्रह्म चिद्भवान्. The manifest, the unmanifest, false ego, and the beginning, maintenance, and annihilation of this cosmic manifestation all come from you, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But because you are the Absolute Truth, the Supreme Absolute Spirit Soul, the Supreme Brahman, such changes as birth, death, and sustenance do not exist in you.
So Lord Shiva is responding that from which visible things like birth, death, and life within this universe arises, and that from which invisible things like the conception of I and mine, aham mameti, arise, is you alone, the absolute Brahman. Oh, my dear Lord, though I have said Jagat Maya, you are the manifestation, you are the form of Jagat, but actually it is you. From you appears the birth, death, and life for the universe, for all the people in the universe. And also the concepts like I and mine all arise from you alone. Then who am I? You are the absolute Brahman. Satyam Brahma Chit Bhavan. You are the indestructible Brahman, Satyam Brahman. Do not have beginning, middle, and end. Eto avyavastha na etani. There is no vyaya in you. There is no diminution in you. And there is no birth, and there is no death, and there is no diminution in you. You are Satya Brahma. You are eternal Brahma. You are the real Brahma. You are Chit Rupa. You are not Jagat Maya Rupa. You are Chid Rupa. So like that, Lord Shiva is establishing. Lord Shiva says, no, from whom the birth and death. So the universe has birth and death. But then he said that, no, when, even though he said Jagat Maya, but actually the Jagat which has birth and death has arisen from you. You are the source of Jagat. Not only Jagat, you are the source of all living forms in the Jagat. And living as well. Anything you see in this world and other things you cannot see, that I and possessiveness. That Brahman with spiritual form is you. Brahman has Rupa, not material form. You, the indestructible, do not have beginning, middle, and end. Avyayasta etani. So, in that way, Lord Shiva is establishing the one step, one by one, establishing the true characteristics of the Supreme Lord. So being one of the 12 Mahajanas, it is his duty to establish the characteristics of absolute truth. So he is doing it. Next. Tavaiva charanambojam
Tavaiva charanam bhojam
shreyas kamani rashishaha
Preyas kama nirashishah
visrujyo bayata sangam
Visrijyobhyatah sangam
munayaha samupasate.
Munayah samupasate. Pure devotees or great saintly persons who desire to achieve the highest goal in life and who are completely free from all material desires for sense gratification engage constantly in the transcendental service of your lotus feet.
The sages who desire to achieve the highest goal, that is Bhakti. All the great sages who desire to achieve the highest goal, Shreyas Kama. What is the Shreyas Kama? Bhakti. And who are completely free from all material desires, Nirashisha. Giving up material attachment in this and next life, in this life and next life. Worship constantly only your lotus feet. So till now we are establishing him as the Ishvara, Jagatpati, etc. Now the Paramahamsas take your shelter. That is being established here. The conduct of the great souls proves that you have this nature. What kind of nature the Lord has? The sages worship your lotus feet, not mine. But people with material desires worship me. In the previous verse, he said that you are the Avyaya Parabrahma, Satyam Brahma, and also you are the Chitrupa. So what is the proof that I am Chitrupa? The proof is the great devotees, without any material ambitions, without any material desires. Worship you only. Others with material desires, worship me only. That's all. Since you are Chitrupa, those who want Chit Shakti, they worship you. And I am not material Rupa. People who want material blessings worship me. That's all. In that simply categorization is established. Then he further continues. Shreyastama here means those who desire bhakti. Shreyasa. Just as your devotees has no material desires, you also have no material desires. That's why you are Chidrupa. You are not like me with a desire for power, who am dependent on my worshippers. Lord Shiva says, you are not like me. I desire power, I desire name, fame, I desire followers, but you never think like that. This is his humility. It is not that he has desire. Out of humility, always they will say like that. So, like that, Lord Shiva said that, my dear Lord, you are Chidrupa because people who do not have any material desires, okay, we only worship you. People with these material desires, they either worship me or worship other devatas. Because we are all material forms, they want material blessings from us and they worship us. So, like that. Tvam Brahma Purnamamrutam Vigunam Vishokam
Tam Brahma Purnamrita Vignam Vishoka
Ananda Matrama Vikaram Ananyadanyat
Ananda Matra Avikaram Anyayat
Vishwasya Yeturudaya Sthiti Samyamanam
Vishwasya Hetur Utya Sthiti Samyamanam
Atmeshwarastata Tayanapeksha.
Atmaishwarascha Tad Apek Satyanipeksha. Translation. My Lord, you are Supreme Brahman, complete in everything. Being completely spiritual, you are eternal, free from material modes of nature, and full of transcendental bliss. Indeed, for you there is no question of lamentation. Since you are the supreme cause, the cause of all causes, nothing can exist without you. Yet we are different from you in a relationship of cause and effect. For in one sense, the cause and effect are different. You are the original cause of creation, manifestation, and annihilation, and you bestow benedictions upon all living entities. Everyone depends upon you for the results of his activities, but you are always independent.
Some more attributes of Lord Vishnu are mentioned by Lord Shiva in this verse. He says, you are the Supreme Brahman, Tvam Brahma. You are complete, Purnam. You are deathless, Amrutam. You are without material qualities, Vigunam. You are without lamentation, Vishokam. You are fully blissful, Ananda Matram. You are without change, Avikaram. The only existing entity, Ananyad Anyat. Sorry, Ananyad, Ana Anyad. So that means all of us have change in our forms, but you never change. You are the one true eternal person. We keep changing. So something like that. Anyat means you are different from everything else. Vishwasya Hetur, you are the cause of the universe. And you are the cause of the creation. Udaya Sthiti Samyamanam. So you are the cause of the creation, maintenance, and destruction. So in that way. You are the giver of the results to the jivas who are dependent on you. Atmeshwarasya tad apekshaya anapekshaha. Apekshaya. So tad apekshaya atmeshwarasya. Those who have apeksha upon you, those who depend upon you, you fulfill their desires. At the same time, you are anapeksha. You are completely independent. You do not want anybody's anything. You don't depend upon somebody else's favor. You are completely independent. That is unapex. You don't desire anything from others. So in that way. So these are another attributes of the Supreme Lord. So one by one he says, this is because your form is distinct from this universe. So he said, you are Chidrupam, you are Satyam Brahma. Why you are Chidrupam and how you are Satyam Brahma? That is because you are distinct from this universe. Brahman is spiritual and the universe is material. Swam Brahma. And you are full and the universe is incomplete. You are full, but universe is not complete. Universe is not full. Even though we may say that Om Purnamada Purnamidam, even though universe is full in one sense, but universe cannot function on its own without Paramatma is there. Only Paramatma is there inside the universe, then universe becomes full and universe functions on its own. Without Paramatma, universe can never ever function on its own. So without Paramatma, universe is not full. So in that way. The universe has material elements, material gunas, lamentation, happiness, and distress, and is subject to change. You do not have these faults. You do not have material gunas. You do not have lamentation. You do not subjected to happiness, distress, and you do not subjected to change in your form. You don't have such faults. There is nothing except Brahman, because Brahman is the cause of everything. Sarvam Kalau Idam Brahma. Thus, it is different from the universe. You are the Brahman and Brahman is the cause of the universe. Though universe is manifested from you, though we may say that you are the universe, but in your constitutional position, you are separate from the universe also. So like that, Lord Shiva is establishing the true glorious position of Lord Vishnu. So in that way. Any questions till now?
No, Prabhuji.
No,
Thank
Prabhuji.
Okay. So then Lord Shiva continues. Because the universe is not even conscious. Brahman is different from the universe. And the universe is different because it is the effect of Brahman. The universe is clearly defined as the effect of Brahman. How? Brahman is the cause. Brahman is the cause of the appearance, maintenance, and destruction of the universe. You are the Lord of the Jivas, conditioned by the universe and the giver of results to them. So how the Lord is different from the universe? So one is, Lord is situated beyond the universe. It is by Lord's supervision only. Either the universe is getting created, maintained, or annihilated. Maya Adhyakshena Suyate Sa Charachara. So in that way. So in that way, Lord is different from the universe, and also Lord is the master of the universe. And Lord, when we say Lord is maintaining, maintenance means Lord gives the results for what we are doing. That thus is maintaining us. So then Lord asks, am I like a king who gives results to those who serve and some dependence on them? Am I like a king? Like all the servants are serving a king and king pays them salary and king survives, maintains. So in that way, no, you are not like that. King needs the support of servants, but you are not like that. Not at all. They depend on you. That is all you expect. But you give results according to their dependency. You do not depend on them. For king depends on people. If there are no servants, king can't do his daily activities only. But for Lord is not like that. Lord does not depend upon us. We depend upon Lord and Lord reciprocates accordingly. Because Lord is the maintainer. They are dependent on you in order to attain their results. But you do not dependent on them for fulfilling your own goals. Because Lord is transcendental, Lord has got his internal associates. They will take care of Lord's needs. Now, the people in the material world, Lord does not depend upon them so much. So in that way. Next, Lord Shiva further continues. एकत्वमेव सदसद्वयमद्वयं च
एकस्त्वमेव सदसद्वयमद्वयं च
स्वर्णं कृताकृतमिवेह न वस्तु भेदः
वर्णं कृताकृतमिवेह न वस्तु भेदा
अज्ञानतस्त्वयि जनैर्विहितो विकल्पो
अज्ञानतत्स्वैजनैर्विहितो विकल्पो
यस्मद्गुणाव्यतिकरो निरुपाधिकस्य
यस्मात् गुणव्यतिकरो निरुपाधिकस्य. My dear Lord, your Lordship alone is the cause and effect. Therefore, although you appear to be two, you are the absolute one. As there is no difference between the gold of the golden
You are
ornament.
one.
Prabhuji, should I read the whole translation?
Yeah, yes, Mataji. You gave path, I thought complete, but please read the complete translation.
As there is no difference between the gold of the golden ornament and the gold in the mine, there is no difference between cause and effect. Both of them are the same. Only because of ignorance do people concoct differences and dualities. You are free from material contamination. And since the entire cosmos is caused by you and cannot exist without you, it is an effect of your transcendental qualities. Thus, the conception that Brahman is true and the world false cannot be maintained.
You are one alone, the universe, effect and cause. You are not different from the universe, just as gold is not different from a gold ornament. But out of ignorance, people have many conceptions about you. Since you are beyond gunas, whereas the universe, which is also you, is full of misfortunes because of the gunas. Now Lord Shiva continues. Because the jivas are the product of your Tatasa Shakti, and because the universe, a covering on the jivas, is the product of your Maya Shakti, the universe composed of spiritual and material elements is you alone. The universe is composed of two Shaktis, Bahiranga Shakti and Tata Shakti. And both Shaktis are coming from you. They belong to you. Thus, the entire universe is also belongs to you, and also the universe is you also. So, in that way, Lord Shiva is establishing how the Lord is the universe. You are this universe made up of cause and effect. Dravyam refers to the product, the matter, the Virat Rupa, the entire universe made up of 24 elements, the material universe. Advayam refers to Mahatattva and the other elements, the cause. So Dvayam refers to the effect, Advayam refers to the cause. The cause is the 24 elements, the effect is the total material universe. So in that way. This is like the gold and things made of gold like earrings. So gold is the ore and all the golden ornaments which are made from the gold. Like gold is the cause and golden ornaments are like the effect. Same way the 24 elements are the cause and the universe is the effect. Why? Huh? Okay, one second. Is golden ornament is gold or not? No, that's why it is said, na? Because the jivas are the product of your Tatasa Shakti, and because the universe, a covering on the jiva, is the product of your Maya Shakti, this universe composed of the spiritual and material elements is you alone. When you say universe, so you don't just say that the outer, the external part of the universe. Universe means along with the people. When you say Radha Gopinath temple, temple is not just a mechanical structure, material structure. Temple means material structure as well as the devotees in the temple. So both are included. So in that way. Okay. See, that's what we are discussing now. The problem is when you say the material universe is not you, then what problem can you expect? Is it a good proposition? No. Then whose product is that? That is true. It is not him. But for whose sake it is meant for? No. See, identity. That's what. Here we are not insisting that you are the universe only. But we are saying you are also the universe. You are beyond the universe. At the same time, you are also the universe. Why? Because we need to worship the universe as sacred to the Supreme Lord. If you simply keep saying that universe is not the Lord, universe is matter, you don't even look at the universe. You exploit the universe. When you say the universe is the Lord, you start serving the universe. If you say universe is the matter, it is meant for exploitation. When you say universe is the Lord, when you say universe belongs to the Lord, universe is meant for Lord's service, not for Jiva's enjoyment. It is meant for Lord's play. It is meant for Lord's enjoyment, not for Jiva's enjoyment. The moment you say it is matter, it has nothing to do with the Lord. So it's mine. Mera hai. Like Hiranyakashipu claimed, Hiranyaksha claimed, "Ye mera hai, sab kuch mera hai." That's what it happens. So simple. When the Supreme Lord as a Paramatma is there in the each and every atom, if the Lord is not the universe, no problem. You are not seeing many things. You are not seeing 100,000 things. That's what Shastra, that's what na Shabda Pramana. So still even today also if you want to depend upon Pratyaksha, then that is too difficult. Shastra is giving us that Shabda Pramana so that we can believe based on Shastra. Even today also if we are looking for Pratyaksha, then Shastra is no need to read Shastra. Shastra gives us the knowledge about something which we cannot see with our eyes. Then we remain material. We'll never practice any spiritual practices. Same thing, same question one may ask. Can you show me this the stone marble and Radha Gopinath inside? When we say Radha Gopinath is there and we are offering bhoga every time we are making him, we are bathing him and we are offering dresses, jewelry and all. We are treating him as the Lord and one may question, show me what is this? What kind of foolishness is this? You people are pagal. You are worshipping a dead stone. What is your answer? Not different. Same, both are same only. Same philosophy only. No. Just like we are able to see the Supreme Lord's presence in the deity, we should be able to see Lord's presence in each and every atom. That's what we are discussing many times. Bhakti means Tavara Jangama Deki. No. You listen this. No, not like that. Bhakti means Tavara Jangama Deki, Na Deki Taramurti. A devotee, when he sees any object, you should not see the object. Devotee sees only Ishta Deva Spurti. Such a person is actually called devotee. No problem. Remaining is also okay. Is able to see the Lord also okay. Both are okay. When we see Radha Gopinath, we should be remembering Radha and Krishna. No. That's why when we walk, when our feet hits anything, we immediately touch and offer obeisances. When we walk now, we don't touch anything, neither a person nor any object also we touch. with the feet, we offer immediately obeisances. That's what we are taught in the beginning, since childhood. We don't treat anything matter. Even when we get up, when we are about to keep our feet on the surface of the earth, we offer prayers. When we go to bed, we should offer prayers. Please forgive me whole day. I don't have any other option. I was touching you with my feet. Please forgive me for my offense. That is culture. That is Vedic culture. We respect each and every object as an expansion of the Supreme Lord. We treat every object as good as the Lord. We respect. That is the culture. That is philosophy. We don't follow other thing, but that is what is expected from us. The more we teach, the more we study, the more we hear, and the more we believe, that much we follow. The moment we don't believe, we don't follow. That's how we see everything material. And Balram Jayanti, use it for Lord service. The ultimate objective is every object in this world is meant to serve the Lord. Use it for Lord service. No harm. Balram Jayanti, Nityantaradashi. Every Nityantaradashi class, every Balram Jayanti class, what they will teach us? What the speaker will say? It is Balramji or Nityananda Guru manifested in the form of entire spiritual and material world for the purpose of serving the Lord, to facilitate, Lord service. This object is nothing not different from Balramji, not different from Nityananda Prabhu. This chair, this table, this laptop, this mobile, everything is an expansion of Balramji or Nityananda Prabhu. It is meant to use in the service of the Lord. That is proper consciousness. Only, as I said, no? A great soul sees the Lord everywhere, not everyone. Like today morning, Maharaj was speaking this verse. Bahunam Janmanam Ante. Now, uske baad? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that line? Vasudevam Sarvamiti. Matlab kya hai?
A person in true knowledge, he understands after many births that Vasudeva is all in all, the ultimate cause of everything that exists.
Even though one may think like that, it is manifestation of Lord Vasudeva. Manifestation of Lord, it belongs to Lord only. Na? When it is manifested by the Lord, it belongs to Lord only. So it is meant for whom? That's all. Same thing. Something meant for the Lord, we should be respected like the Lord. Yes or no? Do you with respect? Do with respect. Do your duties with respect. Now you are unnecessarily digressing here and there. So, Hare Krishna, devotees are able to understand what was the question by Vinith Prabhu here.
Prabhuji, actually,
Vinith Prabhu is saying that how can we see everything in this world as the Lord? If we see everything as the Lord, we cannot function.
Yeah, we understood your explanation, Prabhuji, for this. Prabhuji, I have one more doubt that the translation says the last line that thus the conception that Brahman is true and the world is false cannot be maintained. So means the argument is that because the world is non-different than Lord. So if the Lord is the truth, Brahman is the truth, the world is also truth. Like that, na? Means this is how it should be understood. So, Prabhuji, but many times when the Mayavadi conception is refuted by Sri Prabhupada, he mentions that world is not false, but world is temporary, like that. So, in this light, how it should be understood that when we are saying that Brahman and the world are non-different, so but the world is temporary and Lord is eternal. So how to understand that?
See, it's like President of India, Rashtrapati. He has a bungalow. How do you call that bungalow?
Rashtrapati
What is
Bhavan.
the name of that bungalow?
Rashtrapati
Why
Bhavan.
Rashtrapati Bhavan? We could have said some normal Bhavan, na? Why Rashtrapati Bhavan?
Because Rashtrapati stays there now.
Because it belongs to Rashtrapati. It is Rashtrapati's Bhavan. That's why we call it as Rashtrapati Bhavan. We don't say Rashtrapati's Bhavan. We directly call it as Rashtrapati Bhavan. So indirectly, we are saying non-difference between the Bhavan and Rashtrapati. So when we say this universe is Lord's, then it is an object which belongs to the Lord. When we say it is Lord, it is non-different from the Lord. Like what we say, Rashtrapati's Bhavan and Rashtrapati Bhavan.
Okay.
So now, since Lord is eternal, Lord is truth, when we say the universe is non-different from the Lord, then we should also say the universe is eternal, the universe is truth. Even though from practical point of view, the universe is temporary. It has a beginning, it has an end. But afterwards, again, it is getting recreated. It does not have only one beginning and one end. It is having a continuous repeated cycle of beginning end and beginning end. Does this beginning end cycle will ever stop?
No. So in that sense, it is eternal.
Then tell me, is it temporary or eternal? From that point of view, is it temporary or eternal?
Yeah, it is. In that sense, that's what I'm saying. In that sense, if you we take it is eternal. So what Srila Prabhupada mentioned is current manifestation of the universe is temporary. But as such, the manifestations of universes is eternal, like that. Huh?
See, that is a practical understanding. That is true. Here, why Prabhupada is writing like that? Because people, when they refer to Lord Shiva, they directly treat Lord Shiva as the Shankaracharya and they kind of connect Lord Shiva with Mayavada philosophy. So, Srila Prabhupada want to counter that through the words of Lord Shiva here. Even though Shankaracharya's philosophy says Jagat Mithya, Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya. In order to counter that, Srila Prabhupada is giving a translation as if Lord Shiva himself is saying that Brahma Satyam Jagat also Satyam. It is he himself countering his own philosophy. So like that we have to see.
Okay. Okay, Prabhu, thank you.
Then how to explain our normal thing? Yes, from one point of view, if you see only limited time frame, the universe has a beginning and end. It is created and it is staying for 100 years of Brahma's lifespan. It is annihilated. That is a limited time frame. But if you go behind and zoom in, it is ending, again recreated, again ending, again recreated, again ending. This creation ending will never end. So it is eternal, as eternal as the Lord. So it is no more temporary. So it's like that. It all depends on what is our drishti. So that is important.
Yes, yeah, understood. The phenomena of universes existing means coming into existence and getting annihilated. That thing is eternal. Means eternally it will continue. And in that sense, the universe
That will continue.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, yes. Thank you.
Just like every day, daytime we are performing activities, nighttime we are sleeping. When we are sleeping, we are non-existing in one sense. You are not outside, you are not doing anything, you are as good as dead. But next day morning, again, you are getting up and doing all the activities. So you are alive.
Yes, true.
So like that.
Thanks so much.
Okay, we'll move on. Other devotees are okay? You are able to follow what we are discussing here?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Though at our day-to-day level, practical level, because the worldly mentality is so mechanical, so material, it is very difficult to treat the things in front of us as the Lord, as respectfully, as Binit Prabhu is asking now here. Because in our day-to-day dealings, how many things, how many times we are in God conscious? Very rarely. So very difficult. At least since childhood, I have been seeing that even small things also, when it is fell on the ground, if we happen to touch with our feet, we were told just lift it up and offer touch and touch to your forehead respectfully, because that is culture. Culturally, it is there. Even though we may not say verbally, but in our activities, in our behavior, we do respect to each and everything. Even when a glass is there down below, plate is there down below, even the bedding on which we slept, when we get up, when you come out of, step aside out of bedding, again if you touch, by mistake, if you happen to touch the bedding, you have to touch and touch the feet, touch the hand to forehead. One may say, Kya, what kind of madness is this? Whole night you are sleeping on the bed only. And as soon as you get up, and again, if you happen to touch, you are touching, offering obeisances. What kind of madness is this? One may say. So, because in the night, I have to sleep on the bed. There is no other alternate way. But after getting up, I should be attentive not to step on that. By mistakenly, if I touch, I need to offer obeisances. That is called as Krishna consciousness. Attention to the details. So, like that. We may not follow many times, but it's like, because in the childhood, the parents will, they regularly remind us. Sometimes we don't follow, they beat us also. So that's how we develop the culture. Otherwise, nowadays, no one will tell, no one will follow. Nowadays, the things are entirely different. It is not so that conscious. So in that way, even in the childhood, our home, it is like that. When you go out, when you come home, before entering into the house, you leave your footwear outside, go and wash your feet. Wash your feet, wash your legs, wash your face. That is compulsory. And when you sit for prasad and bhojan, at that time it was not a concept of prasad, but you need to put tilak and then sit and eat prasad. Legs, hands, face, and tilak. A compulsory. Nowadays, we don't even wash the hand. We eat like that only. That much difference is there in the culture now. So, I mean, things are changing. We ourselves are becoming more and more away from the traditional culture. So, what Lord Shiva is telling, like this is like one interesting point. We should respect each and every object as the Supreme Lord Himself. Very soon we are going to have Nityananda Tridashi. Even it is said that Nityananda Prabhu is the one who expanded into the form of the entire universe in order to facilitate the service of the Supreme Lord, Lord Krishna, Lord Chaitanya. If the entire universe is expansion of Nityananda Prabhu or expansion of Balaramji, how respectfully we should be treating. So that is called Krishna consciousness. That is, if we are aware this universe is this object, every object is Lord, then we are Krishna conscious. So in that way. That which is made up of effect and cause is Virat and Mahatattva. Effect is Virat, the universe is very effect. And Mahatattva and other 24 elements are the cause. And it is not different from you, the supreme cause. Since it is understood that there is no difference between the cause and effect. At the Lord level, that there is no difference between the Lord and effect. That is called Advaya Jnana. So, in that way. The Virat is an effect of the Mahatattva. Mahatattva is an effect of Maya Shakti. Maya Shakti is your form. Maya Shakti is Lord's material energy only. Thus, people have many conceptions about you out of ignorance. Since you are beyond the gunas, but you possess the gunas, and your world has many misfortunes through the gunas. My dear Lord, though people may have 100,000 opinions about you, about the universe, but this is my opinion is that since you manifest yourself in the form of Maya Shakti, and Maya Shakti produces Mahatattva, Mahatattva produces other elements, and all elements together produce this entire universe, the Virat, gigantic material universal form, they are non-different from you. Others may have different philosophies, but this is my philosophy. Because the possessor and possessions are not separate. They are one. They belong to one. But however, since this universe is made up of three gunas and you are beyond three gunas, you are always blissful, you are Ananda Matram, this universe is Shokamaya. Because it is made up of three gunas. Three gunas means Midari. So, in that way, there is a difference between you and this universe. Though in one point of view, both are you only, from other point of view, you are ever blissful, and the material world is ever miserable. Because you are not made up of three modes, and because this universe is made up of three modes. So like that. They think variously that the cause of the universe is Brahman, or Maya, or ignorance, or karma. Like Bhagavad Gita chapter 16. Some people say the cause of the universe is Brahman. And they say universe is not Brahman. It is manifested in Brahman, but is not Brahman. And some say it is manifestation of Maya. Some say it is manifested out of ignorance. Some say it is manifested because of karma. And some say because of kama. Kimannit kama hetukam. So like Bhagavad Gita chapter 16. Vyatikara means calamity or connection according to Medini dictionary. So this universe has lot of calamities. That is what it is. So now in the next verse, some of the philosophies
Prabhuji,
are
one
stated by
second.
Lord Shiva. What are the
Hari,
Mataji?
Prabhuji, I didn't understand the last statement you made. You said Vyatikara is what? Vyatireka is what?
Vetikara means calamity. So there was
Calamity.
one
Okay.
word in the shloka, Vetikara, that means calamity means this universe has all the miseries.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Okay, okay. Vyatikara, right?
Vetikara means its nature is opposite to that of Lord. Lord's nature is Sachidananda, ever blissful. The material world's nature is Vetikara. It is opposite to ever blissful. It is not ever blissful.
Yeah, it's always me. Okay. ठीक है. Thank you.
So now in the next verse, Lord Shiva states some of the other philosophies, what they think about the Lord. So in that way. Tvam brahma kechidavayanti uta dharma meke.
त्वां ब्रह्म केचित् अवयन्त्युतधर्ममेके
Eke param sadasato purusham paresham.
एके परं सदसतो पुरुषं परेशम्
Anye vyayanti navashakti-yutam param tvam.
अन्ये व्ययन्ति नवशक्तियुतं परं त्वाम्
Kechin mahapurushamauvyayamaatmatantram.
केचिन्महापुरुषम् पुरुषम् अव्ययम् आत्मतन्त्रम्. Those who are known as the impersonalist Vedantists regard you as the impersonal Brahman. Others, known as the Mimamsak philosophers, regard you as religion. The Sankhya philosophers regard you as the transcendental person who is beyond Prakriti and Purush, and who is the controller of even the demigods. The followers of the codes of devotional service, known as the Pancharatras, regard you as being endowed with 9 different potencies. And Patanjali, the Patanjal philosophers, the followers of Patanjali Muni, regard you as the supreme independent personality of Godhead who has no equal or superior.
Hmm. So, how different people understand about the Lord are briefly introduced here. Some think of you as Brahman, some think of you as Dharma, some think of you as the Prakriti and Purusha. Others think of you as the Supreme Lord, superior to Maya, endowed with 9 spiritual Shaktis. Others think of you as the great Purusha, independent and indestructible. So let us see who thinks how. Different sages speak of you according to their personal opinions. Who are those sages who speak of the Lord differently? A brief info is given here. The Vedantists think of you, the Supreme Lord, as Brahman. Svam Brahma Kechit. Some people treat you as Brahman. The Vedantists means Jnanis. The Jnanis always say that the supreme absolute truth is Brahman only. Brahma eva kevalam. Natatasti. So like that. The Mimamsakas think of you as Dharma. Uta dharma meke. Avayanti uta dharma meke. Some people treat you as dharma. The Mimamsaka, they say that ultimately karma is the Supreme Lord. The Supreme Lord is not different from karma only. So that is Mimamsa philosophy, karma Mimamsa philosophy. The Sankhya philosopher think of you as the superior to Prakriti and Purusha. Eke param sadasatayo purusham paresham. Some people say that the Supreme Lord is superior to Sat and Asat. So Sat and Asat is, Sat means effect, Asat means cause. Purusha is cause, Prakriti is effect. And the Supreme Lord is superior to Prakriti and Purusha. That is the philosophy of Sankhya. The followers of the Pancharatra think of you as superior to Maya Shakti and endowed with 9 Shaktis, such as Vimala, Utkarshini, Jnana, Kriya, Yoga, Prahuvi, Satya, Ishana, and Anugraha. So these are devotees. The Pancharatrikas are the devotees. They consider the Supreme Lord the Lord of Maya and also endowed with 9 spiritual Shaktis. So Vimala, Utkarshini, Jnana, Kriya, Yoga, Prahavi, Satya Sankalpa, Ishana, and Anugraha. This Anugraha sometimes is also called as Krupa Shakti. So like that. In Damodar Leela, it is said that when Mother Yashoda wanted to bind Krishna, Satya Sankalpa Shakti does not allow. Aisa kaise? He is the Lord of everyone. How can you bind him? Just like that. I will not allow you. I'll see how can you bind. Lord Krishna's abdomen did not increase. But Mother Yashoda could not bind, even though she was adding so many ropes. Satya Sankalpa Shakti could not allow Mother Yashoda to come bind Krishna. But when Mother Yashoda was sweating terribly late in the afternoon, Anugraha Shakti became compassionate towards Mother Yashoda. Anugraha Shakti told Satya Sankalpa Shakti, hey, chup, chup, बहुत हो गया नाटक. अभी बहुत हो गया. अभी माता यशोदा माता is already tired so much. They cannot do anything more. Krishna should be bound. So Anugraha Shakti ordered Krishna. Krishna बहुत हो गया. आपने उनका बात बहुत सुन लिया. अभी मेरा बात सुनना पड़ेगा. You should be bound by Mother Yashoda. Then immediately Krishna was bound. So these 9 Shaktis facilitate Lord's Leelas. That's why Bhagavatam 9th chapter of the 10th canto we read that verse. Na? Krishna Krupayasi Swabandhane. That Krupa Shakti told Krishna, अभी तो बहुत हो गया, अभी बंधन में होना चाहिए. So Krishna became bound by the order of Anugraha Shakti. So like that. So this is the devotee's concept. Devotees consider Lord like this. The followers of Patanjali think of you as the great Purusha. Kechin Mahapurusham. So like that. They will consider him as Mahapurusha means Paramatma. The Patanjali Yoga Sutra treat the Supreme Lord as Paramatma. Paramatma is everywhere. So then, what about you, my dear Lord Shiva? You are talking about so many people. You are talking about the Vedantas, Sankyas, Mimamsakas, Pancharatrikas, Patanjalis. आपका बताओ, आपका राय क्या है? So, ना हम परायो ऋषयो न मरीचि मुख्या
Parayo Rishio Namari
जानादि यद्विरचितं खलु सत्त्वसर्गा
Janati Yat Virichitam Khalu Sattva Sarga
यन्मायया मुषितचेतस ईश दैत्या
Yanmaya Musita Jetya
मर्त्यादया किमूता शश्वदभद्रवृत्ता
Mratyadahya Kim Vat Sasadvad Abhadravarta. Translation: O my Lord, I am considered to be the best of the demigods, and O my Lord, I who am considered to be the best of the demigods, and Lord Brahma and the great rishis headed by Marichi are born of the mode of goodness. Nonetheless, we are bewildered by your illusionary energy and cannot understand what this creation is. Aside from us, what is to be said of others, like the demons and human beings, who are in the base modes of material nature, Rajoguna and Tamoguna? How will they know you?
So Lord Vishnu is asking, oh, you are talking about the Vedanta's opinion, Mimamsaka's opinion, Yoga Sutraka's opinion, and Pancharatrika's opinion, this opinion, that opinion. What is your opinion? Lord Shiva says, I don't have any opinion. Oh Lord, I do not know you. I don't know you, then what is the point of having an opinion? As if I know everything about you. The great sages headed by Marichi do not know you. Brahma do not know you, who even though he is created by Sattvaguna. Brahma, created from Sattvaguna, do not know the universe created by you. What to speak of the demons and humans, whose minds are stolen by illusion, which continuously base tendencies. So he says that Brahma does not know, Marichi does not know, I also do not know. What is the point in boasting unnecessarily as if I know something? Even 10th canto also Lord Brahma says same thing. After Brahma Lila, he says, Jananta eva jananta Vaibhavam tava gochara. The people in general may say, I know about the Lord. Some say, I don't know about the Lord. People may say whatever they want. As far as I am concerned, I am sorry. I thought that I know you, but now I realized I do not know you. Brahma humbly submitted that he does not know the Supreme Lord. Here Lord Shiva humbly submitting, I do not know the Supreme Lord. Brahma do not know, Brahma's children, Marichi, etc. do not know. Then what to speak of the ordinary human beings? So, like that. Among these philosophers, that of the Pancharatra is accepted by the Lord. So, though there are so many philosophers, but Lord accepts the philosophy of Pancharatras to be the best. Pancharatrasya Krishnasya Vyaktatu Bhagavan Swayam. The speakers of all the Pancharatras is Lord himself. So there is one verse in the second canto, 7th chapter, where Lord's different incarnations are mentioned. While explaining about Narada Muni, it is said that Lord personally spoke Pancharatra to Narada Muni. and instructed him to teach Pancharatra to one and all. Pancharatra means Bhakti. Tubhyam cha narada brusham bhagavan vivruddha bhavena sadhu paritushta uvacha yogam jnanam cha bhagavatamatmasam satatva yadvasudeva sharana viduranja saiva. It says, O Narada, the Lord, greatly pleased with your prema, spoke about bhakti, knowledge, and knowledge about the Lord, and that knowledge which removes ignorance in the jiva, and with the pure devotee understand with joy. Bhakti is understood by pure devotees with great joy. Such bhakti was taught by Lord Vishnu unto you. That is your great position. That philosophy is also the philosophy of the great devotee, Lord Shiva. So, indirectly says that the Pancharatra is also my philosophy. But externally is telling that, my dear Lord, I do not know you. So, in that is out of humility. But those who say, I know that, do not know. Other people who say that, hey, Lord is this, Lord is karma, Lord is dharma, Lord is this, Lord is Brahman, Lord is that, Lord is this, they do not know completely. That is what Lord Shiva expresses in this verse. Not only do I not know, but Brahma, who lives for 2 parardas, 100 years, created in Sattvaguna, does not know this universe created by you. What to speak of knowing you? Brahma does not even know about this universe, then what to speak of you, the creator of the universe? Oh Lord, persons with inauspicious tendencies of Rajoguna and Tamoguna certainly do not know you. Brahma endowed with Sattvaguna do not know you, then what to speak of the people of Rajoguna, Tamoguna? And the philosophers previously mentioned certainly do not know you. Do not know you means do not know you completely or do not know you appropriately. They know you only partially, superficially. So that is understand. Next, Lord Shiva further continues.
Hare
Sattva. Mataji.
Prabhuji, in the 9th verse, whatever Pancharatrakas consider you with endowed with 9 Shaktis, that thing had come now. So these Pancharatrakas means those who follow the Pancharatrik Vidhi given by Narad Muni, those are called as Pancharatrakas.
Pancharatrika means Vedi Sadhana Bhakti, Aishwarya Bhakti, worshipping the Lord with awe and reverence.
Oh, that is called as Pancharatrika. So it has nothing to do with.
Pancharatrika means Vedi Sadhana Bhakti.
Okay, so it is not that means whatever Pancharatrik Vidhi Narad Muni has given, that is for Vaidhi Bhaktas only.
What Narada Muni gave is Aishwarya Bhakti, Vedi Bhakti. Worshipping the Lord with awe and reverence.
Okay, thank you.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave us Raga Bhakti.
Yeah.
Narada Muni gave us Vedi Bhakti.
Okay.
Sattvam samihitamada sthiti janmanasham.
Sattvam samihitamada sthiti janmanasham.
Bhute hitam cha jagato bhavabandha mokshau.
Bhute hitam cha jagato bhavabandha mokshau.
Vayuryata vishatikam cha characharakyam.
Vayuryatha vishatikham cha characharakyam.
Sarvam tadatmakataya vagamo varunste.
Sarvam tadatmakataya vagamo varunse. My Lord, you are the supreme knowledge personified. You know everything about this creation and its beginning, maintenance, and annihilation. And you know all the endeavors made by the living entities, by which they are either implicated in this material world or liberated from it. As the air enters the vast sky and also enters the bodies of all moving and non moving entities, you are present everywhere, and therefore you are the knower of all.
Hmm. So Lord Shiva is coming to a conclusion. Finally, having said all these things, even though I don't know you about completely, but this is what I know about you. So like that. Oh Lord, knowing everything about your creation, the creation, maintenance, and destruction of the universe, the actions of all beings, the method of bondage and liberation, enter everything, since you are one with everything, just as air enters ether and all bodies. Since Paramatma is everywhere, Paramatma knows everything and everything is Paramatma. So like that. Then who knows the Lord? And no one knows, you don't know, Brahma don't know, Marichu don't know, then everyone, no one knows, then who knows the Lord? Lord Shiva says, you alone know. My dear Lord, you only know about you. No one knows. You, that famous person, know everything and pervade everything. You know everything created by you, the creation, maintenance, and destruction of the universe, the actions of all living beings, the method of bondage and liberation. As Paramatma, you know everything about everyone. As the creator, you know everything about this universe. You know the creation, maintenance, and annihilation. And you also know the means of bondage and liberation. You know who is getting bound, who is getting liberated. Everything you know. You are all knowing. An example is given to show how the Lord pervades everything. Just as air enters the great ether, air is there all over the sky. Its basis, because the sky is the basis for air, and also air is pervading all bodies, moving and unmoving. So air is there outside the universe, I mean outside of us, and air is there within our body also. Our entire body is pervaded by air. So you situated in your abode, enter everything, since everything is part of you. What was that verse? Lord Krishna's verse in the Brahma Samhita. Golokadam nidamni taleja tasya. First line, what was the first line?
Devi Mahesha Haridhamasu Teshu Teshu.
That is third line.
Tete Golok Namni Nijadhamni Tale Chatasya. Devi Mahesha, second line. Haridham Teshu Teshu.
There is
Tete
one
Prabhava
line says
Nichaya.
that you are everywhere as well as you are also in Goloka. Yes, Mataji?
No, you were talking about the second, third line.
The same verse, all the four lines.
Tete Prabhava Nichaya Vihitasya Yeno Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Vajami.
Devi Mahesha Haridama Suteshu Teshu. That was the third
Tete
line.
Prabhava Nichaya Vihitasya Yena.
So the Lord is situated everywhere as Paramatma, simultaneously situated as Krishna in Goloka Vrindavan, which is superior to Devidam, Maheshadam, and Haridam. So, like that. So, he is everywhere. At the same time, he is there in the spiritual world also. Thus, he is the Supreme Lord. This is what I know. That's all. Like that, Lord Shiva is concluding. Then the final two verses, he expresses his desire. Why Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati came all the way from Kailash to Vaikuntha? That he explains now. Avataramaya drushta
Avatara Maya Drishta
ramamanasya te gunai
Ramamanasya Te Gunai
soham tad drashtumichami
Soham Tad Drashtumichhami
yatte yoshidva purdrutam.
Yatte Yoshid Vapurdritam. My Lord, I have seen all kinds of incarnations you have exhibited by your transcendental qualities, and now that you have appeared as a beautiful young woman, I wish to see that form of your lordship.
I have seen all kinds of incarnations of you who enjoy pastimes using your spiritual qualities. I wish to see that form in which you took the form of a woman. Please say what is your desire. When Lord Vishnu asks in a response, Lord Shiva speaks this verse. The Lord enjoys, though through his qualities such as affection for his devotees. Anugrahaya bhaktanam supunyam vedano desha. Like what are the verse? Bhagavad Gita chapter 4. जन्म कर्म च मे दिव्यम एवं यो वेत तथा तक्त्या देह पुनर्जन्म नैति मामेति सो अर्जुन. उसके पहले परित्राणाय साधुना विनाश दुष्टान कर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे. So Lord comes to reciprocate with his devotees, to protect them and to give them the bliss of seeing him, serving him. So yes, that was your affection towards your devotees. But you appear so that devotees can see you. But I am also a devotee, but I did not see you. So please show me your darshan. So like that is asking. Yena sammohita daitya
येन सम्मोहिता दैत्या
payitas sura
पायिताश्चमृतां सुर
तद्दिदृक्षवा आयाता
तद्दिक्ष आव्यता परमा
परम कौतूहलं हिना.
परं को कौतूहलं हीनः. My Lord, we have come here desiring to see you that form, desiring to see that form of your lordship, which you show to the demons to captivate them completely, and in this way enable the demigods to drink nectar. I'm very eager to see that form.
Yeah, myself and my good wife Uma, we both have come here desiring to see that very curious form which bewildered the demons and enabled the devatas to drink nectar. That Mohini Murti form, we want to have the darshan. So one of the objective of you coming here is to show your darshan to your devotees. So we are also your devotees. So we came here to have the darshan of that form which we missed just now. So this was the desire of Lord Shiva. As Mahajani established the true position of Lord Vishnu, and then as a dear devotee, expressing his desire to see Lord's recent incarnation. So any questions till now?
No, Prabhuji.
No,
One
Prabhuji.
second. Yeah. Yes, Devatas know. Devatas know it is Lord only. Devatas know the Mohini Murti is Lord himself. Devatas can't understand, or what? A devotee will understand who the Lord is. That for that you need to come for the next class. We'll discuss. The Lord himself wanted that Shiva should be bewildered, to show to the entire world the glories of Lord Shiva. Even though he was put into bewilderment, what is the response of Lord Shiva? How does he respond? That shows the glories of Lord Shiva. In order to glorify Lord Shiva, Lord Vishnu bewildered Lord Shiva, not to put him to the shame. So in that, we'll discuss that in the next class. Yes, Mataji, please go ahead. Hare Krishna. Anyone has any question?
No, Prabhuji, we
Prabhuji.
didn't have any question.
Okay. Fine. If no one has any question, I suppose we'll stop here, because these are prayers. Like Lord Shiva is trying to establish the tattva of Lord Vishnu. That is one thing. From the next verse onward, the storyline will begin. That normal story. So that we will discuss next week and we'll go on. So I think we'll stop here. If any questions are there, maybe this class or previous class, we will take maybe another 2-3 minutes, and then we'll stop for today. Hare Krishna.
No questions, Prabhuji.
No
questions?
Prabhuji.
Excellent.
Okay.
I received
So-
your book, Prabhuji. I had gone to temple, so we
Ah.
contacted that Prabhuji and we have taken. Not started reading yet, but yeah.
Okay, no problem. You can
Hare Krishna,
start reading
Prabhuji.
whenever you